What's up, everybody? Did a video on John's car a couple weeks ago, and I finally got mine back on the road. So this is a 1967 Mercury Cougar. Piece of shit, but I love it. So all we're gonna do is walk around, interior, exterior, look at stuff we've done to it in the last 4 years, and then maybe do a couple pulls, drive by, see what it sounds like.
Damn, it looks pretty good.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about it is they've got the sequential tail lights like the newer Mustangs do. I didn't know they did that back then. So, pretty snazzy.
Yeah, they did pretty good for 67.
Thinking about redoing the chrome and painting it black, but that's all still kind of up in the air for later. Everything on the exterior is in pretty decent shape. There's a small rust spot underneath the passenger seat. Everything else is relatively minor. One of the next things I want to work on is getting the vacuum motor for the headlights working again. For those of you who don't know, there's a switch when you pull the switch for the headlights on the interior. It's supposed to lift these up and down on a vacuum.
You can hear it's got some, but it just...
So we'll dive into that in a week or two. So now we'll look at the interior.
Let's look inside of it.
Watch this. So if I pull it up, it won't open. Magic.
That's amazing. That's the best part.
Interior is pretty much intact. We got a couple spots. Major spot being the driver door panel that I removed. The guy I bought it from just kind of hit 4 screws in the door panel he put on. Just slapped it on there. It looked like shit, so I took it off.
Yeah, that's just one thing, because that one looks great.
Yeah, but couple cracks, couple tears in the interior.
This is
really
the original
not
interior.
that bad.
This is the original.
Yeah, for everything being OGs, pretty good shape.
It's not that bad for how old the car is compared to how some look.
Go ahead and get on in there and show them everybody.
This is hard to see. Hopefully y'all can see it, but it's what we're looking like. So it's actually a lot of room back here. No seat belts though. They were men back in 57, so there's no seat belts in it. 67. Anyway, 57 years, whatever. But we got a good old, big old bus wheel. All the gauges actually work, I'm pretty sure, except for the speedometer.
Yeah, the amperage works.
Everything else works just fine. We got a 3-speed automatic transmission. He's actually going to swap that out to a...
Hopefully either a 5-speed manual or a automatic at some point, just so I'm not screaming going down the highway at 45 miles an hour.
Yeah. Thing sounds super good though, so let's pop the hood.
Let's look at some of the stuff we've done before we do that. One of the first things that me and Jonathan have done was replace the fuel tank. Because
the good old
it
fuel
had a
tank.
couple pinholes in the top when we bought it. It's just...
Yeah,
That's
there's no
fuel tank.
interior here. It was just
There was no upholstery, so it was very easy for us to get to.
Yeah, we just swapped this whole thing out ourselves in a day.
Yep. Not too bad.
The other one was not that great.
Yep. I've always liked how it fills up from the backside.
Oh yeah, that's just classic.
Just flips back up, hides it. There's that. And then me and my brother-in-law replaced the fuel line a couple months ago.
The
'cause there was
whole way
so
underneath
much
of it.
garbage in it.
Yeah, that was a fun day. Let's look at this engine bay. Pretty much almost everything that you need to run has been replaced.
The guy I bought it from put that 351 Windsor in there, and I am fairly confident that that came out of an 86 Bronco.
An 86 Bronco.
We haven't gotten to the casting numbers yet, but a lot of the parts that were further down in, like the timing cover, the fan, all say the 86 code. There's a casting number code on it. But we rebuilt the power steering pump, put a new water pump on it, redid the timing cover, timing chain, and another reason I think it's out of an 86, it's got the high output timing chain. So it's 2 timing chains welded together, it seems like, on a 2-layered or 2-teeth row, however you want to say it, gear. When we bought it, we did the battery starter. Those need to be replaced relatively soon, I think. The most recent addition was this distributor. It's got the ignition coil on the top. It's the point system that these old distributors used to have. They used to go out all the time. Terrible. New plugs, plug wires. One of the other early things we did was put that Edelbrock 4-barrel 650 carburetor on it. It had a Holley 2-barrel. I'm not sure what the CFM was on that when we had bought it. All we got left really for drivability is the radiator. It's got a tiny hairline crack on the bottom left side, but it's not leaking bad enough to really need it at the moment. But me and Jonathan did the fuel pump down here. That was nightmarish to get to.
Yeah, that was the fun. That whole day was amazing.
So I guess the next couple things that I would like to do are radiator, fix the vacuum for the headlights, and then start trying to look for some long tube headers that'll fit in this thing. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do to get these ones out, because the 289 that came in this car was obviously a lot smaller. So
are those the same headers from the 289?
I would assume so, but I don't know. I don't know. I know the 302 and the 351 are interchangeable parts with a lot of things. I'm not sure if the 289 was the same header lineup as the Windsor. Other than that, just plan on leaving it relatively stock for a while. Just a couple of quality of life changes that I would like to do.
I mean, that's all you really need. It's running really good now after replacing pretty much everything.
I bought it 2019 for $5,500, so not a bad purchase.
Not for how good it looks too.
Had a guy offer me 10 grand for it yesterday, and I gave him the finger.
Oh,
not really, but turned him down. He was a nice guy. He very respectful about me and my choice. Another thing I would like to fix pretty soon is the steering. It's very, very loose.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Magic. So when the car is off, I've got almost a quarter turn of play before my wheels even move.
Not even moving over there at all.
I know it's a old car, they're all going to be like that, but this is worse than I have ever seen, ever.
My dad's truck's like that, but I think it'll be the suspension, because that's what they told me when I got in my wreck.
I know there's a gearbox I got to tighten up at the bottom. If that doesn't fix it, then there's some other stuff. I guess we'll just fire it up and see.
Yeah, let's just see what it sounds like. Give it a go. Oh yeah, that's good. That sounds really good. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This car is sick. The dude's been driving it non-stop since he's got it put back together, but he absolutely loves it. And that's all that we could have asked for. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up, comment down what you want to see next between the two of us, and we'll get right on that. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you later. Peace out.